Hey everyone and welcome back. Okay, so here is my recently created Android source. First thing to do, let's add the dependencies to it. I'll add the Heels Android app inside the build.gradle, the source layer, and then go back to my app module and add the Heels Android app. So first let's go to libs.versions.toml, add the dependencies that we need here, which are these, and navigate below them and add what we want here. Also add the plugin Heels Android app here. So let's go to the dependencies file inside the build.app file. Then copy and paste what we need here like that. Let's sync now. Looks like I forgot to add these caps here. Let's try again. Okay, we're good to go now. Let's go from the manifest file and add the permissions that we need here. Let me just copy and paste it here. Simple as that. And now we want to set up our project structure. Let's go inside this code with Kale, and inside this one I'll add my utils package, then create my application class, which is going to extend the application. Want to annotate it as Heels Android app. Actually, I'm going to create a companion object that is going to hold a stream ID for me, which is a random string with length of 4. I'm going to use the substring and pass the range of 0 and 3 to it. I'm going to use this later. So let's go back to Android manifest and add this my application to the Android manifest file. So we are going to set up our Heels properly. Let's go back to our structure and move this activity to UI package. It's like that. Should be able to see that the address of this activity is going to the UI. Okay, we are good to go. Okay, so let's go back to our main activity and remove what we have here. Our first thing to do is to set up our navigation. So I'll create like main navigation. Inside this UI directory, let's create a navigation folder and add Kotlin file and name it main navigation. Simple as that. And actually this one is going to be a composable, and this is going to be a fun instead of class. So inside it we are going to have our nav controller. It's going to be remember nav controller. So we will have our nav host, and for the nav controller we simply want to pass the nav controller that we just created, and for the start destination we want to have main screen. So where is main screen? I'm going to create a constant class, which is an object, and it's going to have the main screen string, which is going to be main screen like this. And inside here I'm going to import this, and we will add the composable or the components inside this one. So we will have a composable with root name of main screen, and then we will pass the main screen composable to it. So let's go back to our structure inside the UI package. We want to add a package and name it screens, and then add a Java file main screen. Simple as that. So right here we will have a composable, and its name is going to be main screen, and it will receive the nav controller. So inside my main components, you can see we imported the main screen and passed nav controller to it. And inside the main activity, you can see we successfully imported the main navigation. Let's add the Android entry point annotation on top of our main activity, so we won't face any issue later. So right here we have the main navigation, which contains the main screen, and the main screen is going to have a simple text with the text hello world from main screen to test if everything is working. So let's run this application. So we successfully created this navigation and add this main screen as the home road to the whole project. It's behind this top toolbar, but it doesn't matter. We want to check that if this component is properly working. Okay, so the next step is to set up the simple UI. So whenever we write the room name and the username and press join, we simply want to join to the chat room that we are providing the name. And on the first setup, we want to connect to the backend, and then we want to set up connection to the media server. So let's go to the next video.